Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Bright Heart Mystic Oracle. So, this is a new channel that I've just started. Well, I set it up a while ago, but it's taken me a while to get it off the ground, which, just life, everything's busy. So, but thank you so much for being here. My name is Dawn, also known as Bright Heart, and my channel is designed to share things from my organization called the Bright Heart Group, which is based on sharing Indigenous wisdom and stuff that I've learned in my life. I've done a lot of different things, so the channel will have a lot of different information things on it. Some of it might seem kind of random, but hopefully it's all interconnected. So today, I just want to do a quick reading using this beautiful Native American tarot deck, which is one of my favorite decks. I used it a couple weeks ago when I was set up at a fair and did some readings, and everybody really seemed to like it. So, just to give you an idea what it looks like, there's a card, one of the cards there. Right, so you can see it's really beautiful, and the images on the cards are like really gorgeous. So, okay, so I just thought I would do a little short reading about what does the collective need to know today. Spirit angels, ancestors, ascended masters. What do we need to know today? Wow, two cards fell out really quickly. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, there's three more fell out, so we got five in total. Okay, then let's see here. Okay, so the first card we got is the Nine of Wands. So y'all can see the Nine of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at those colors, those really earthy kind of colors. The Nine of Wands. So I feel like it's a kind of this combination of celebration and perseverance. I get kind of both of those feelings because the Nine of Wands traditionally has so much to do with perseverance, but I also feel like, interesting. Yeah, it's kind of a sense of spirit. Yeah, kind of a sense of like, it's a little difficult to explain the feeling I'm getting. So, yeah, perseverance and celebration, which I know are two themes that might not really seem all of that like connected, but yeah, somehow the two are connected here, perseverance and celebration. So I almost feel like, see how the figure in this card too is looking, actually is looking to his left. So in the spiritual training I learned, the left is more of the past. So he's kind of looking to the past and he's dancing, and but he's not totally balanced. You can see he's kind of up in the air and ungrounded, but it looks like he's kind of celebrating something. At the same time, he's kind of maybe between things, being up in the air and like not totally grounded around whatever the situation is. So I feel like, again, I keep getting this celebration and perseverance. Huh. I mean, in a way, I get a feeling of persisting in staying positive even when things are challenging, if that makes any sense. I'm kind of thinking about my growing up with not a lot of resources, very kind of like working class. And sometimes it's kind of like this feeling of, sometimes people will be like, well, what are you happy about? Like, you don't have a lot of things, you don't have a lot of money, etc. But it's almost like saying, well, I'm going to celebrate anyway. So even if it doesn't fit kind of this standard of society, or yeah, this doesn't fit this standard of society and ego, things like that, I'm still going to celebrate what's good. Very interesting. Then the next card we have, so there's a lot of movement in all these cards, I can tell you that already. The second card is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Wow. Okay, so this Knight of Swords, as you can see here, this Knight of Swords is very fast moving, as often the Knight of Swords is. But look at the power of this horse and look at that freedom. It's like this sense of freedom and wow, like really moving forward, like nothing's going to be holding me back. Okay, interesting. So I get this feeling of, yeah, freedom, moving forward quickly. So connected to the Nine of Wands with the previous, the celebration and perseverance, the Knight of Swords, rapid movement. Maybe something about staying in tune with the more positive, perseverant kind of spirit will help things move rapidly forward. That's kind of a feeling I get. Okay, in our third card, we have yet another wand. We have, I'm sorry, another knight, not another wand. In this card, this time we have the Knight of Chalices, which is the Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay, so you can see the difference in the energy on this card, this knight. Look how this knight is kind of moving in from a more, he's got his head up held high. He's kind of regal. And I feel like coming in with like a sense of love. And the Knight of Cups is often that, something that is emotional, a loving message, something beautiful and loving. And look, even though that's the reflection of the horse below that, that reflection also to me looks like a bird. It looks like a hawk or an eagle, which is significant, particularly in native symbology of messengers. And then look above, there is that, I mean, it could be a deer, the figure on the right, the animal, but it's huge. It could be a deer. It almost even kind of looks like a rabbit. So, and rabbits often signifies fear. Deer often signifies gentleness. So I'm feeling like it's like something about a message coming that's full of something lovely, something beautiful, something hopeful. Interesting. Maybe around this celebration theme, celebration and perseverance theme. Very interesting. Okay, then the next card we have is the card of the sun. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. The sun is one of the best cards. A lot of people say the happiest and best card in the whole deck. And look at those colors. Look at the bright yellow and the circle of life, the circle of warmth, the teepees, the home, and those earth colors around it. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. So it feels like to me something that make someone very happy and that's like really good news. So if there's some situation where I almost feel like if there's a situation where you may have been hesitatingly celebrating but almost nervous about. Do you ever have situations like that where you're like, oh, I'm really excited about something, but I'm almost nervous to be excited about it because what if like something bad happens? So I almost feel like this is kind of validation, like, no, 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 it's really okay to persevere around the celebratory thing because everything's going to be okay. And it's actually probably going to be more than okay. It's going to be like really awesome, is the feeling I get. And then the final card is also a really, these are all like positive movement cards, big times. This is the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, I originally learned the Eight of Wands is kind of smooth sailing after an obstacle has been overcome, an obstacle of some kind. So here we've got Eight of Wands. It's very interesting. Look at that. Are those women? Are they like doing something in the water? It looks like very interesting. Huh, beautiful card. And the mountains in the background. So something With positive forward movement and momentum, most definitely. So I certainly get the feeling that, yeah, it's forward momentum. So this whole reading is something about things moving forward in a positive way, both in the area of thinking about something in a new way, swords, air, the element of air, swords. With that Knight of Swords, something moving really quickly. The Knight of Cups, that's something that's like emotional, something that you care about, something that you love moving forward. The Sun, optimism. It's okay to be optimistic, to think and plan ahead for the future, and to feel like things are going to be okay. And the Eight of Wands, smooth sailing, things moving forward in a positive way. All starting with this Nine of Wands, where it's maybe that feeling of a bit of trepidation around celebrating something, almost like I can't celebrate, or that feeling of, well, I can't celebrate this until this happens or that happens. So I almost get the feeling that, excuse me, the overall message is, look, it's okay to act as if something good has happened and to persevere in the movement, in the direction of the positive thing that you want to celebrate, even if there may be a difficulty or an obstacle that is there or appears to be there. It's that it's okay to still be in that celebratory mode, even if it's not perfect, or even if you don't have it all figured out, things like that. And all of these cards together are basically saying that everything's going to be fine. You're going to, you're definitely going to be persevere, celebrate. Things will move forward in a positive manner quickly. Things that you care about are going to come toward you. Be optimistic and happy because it's going to be a really good outcome. And the really good outcome isn't just a quick thing, it's something that will keep moving forward in a positive manner. So, wow, what a nice reading. So, nines, eights, the Sun, two Knights. Very interesting. Okay, so yeah, this is a really good message for today. I feel like it's strong and positive, but it's not one of those. I don't know if you ever get those messages or that sometimes people talk about something, they're like, oh, just be positive. And you're like, okay, but what if I don't really feel totally positive? I feel like this message is saying, yeah, there's difficulties. And you're not always going to feel positive every minute of every day. And, challenges and things are real, but it's almost like saying just because of that or some negative feelings or whatever, it doesn't mean that everything's really bad. And, we live in the world and we have to like process all of this energy and all this stuff coming at us all the time. So you're on a good path and it's okay to go ahead and celebrate something that you know is coming or that you feel is coming. And even if it doesn't turn out or manifest in exactly the way that you think it's going to manifest, it's definitely not going to manifest badly. It may manifest even better than what you thought it might. And whatever the thing that's going to be manifesting seems like they'll be smooth sailing for a while with that Eight of Wands. Okay, so that's my quick message for today. I'm going to upload this here in a little while, and soon I'm going to do a video just about kind of my story and the purpose of uh, Bright Heart Mystic Oracles and all that kind of fun stuff. But I'm wanting to get this rolling, and I said today I am doing a reading. So there you go, Dawn Duncan, Bright Heart. This is the Native American Tarot deck, and it's a really beautiful deck. I highly recommend it. Okay, everyone have a wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Aho.